Welcome to the Sea Object Podcast. I don't know how to say it.
Say it.
Up.
Good job.
This is the Sea Average Podcast.
Welcome to the Sea Average Podcast.
Welcome to the Sea Average Podcast.
More like the world's okayest podcast.
Put him on speaker.
It is.
Think he's gonna answer?
Like,
You probably just said, you probably did the fuck you. He saw it was you and just hung up.
164811, right?
Kevin? I wouldn't say it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Hmm.
740.
Don't have his number on here. Dumbass. We're recording. I'm gonna have his number up blasted everywhere.
Oh my god.
Everybody call him, wake him up. Oh shit.
Oh,
All right.
if only we were alive.
We'll do this one without him, fortunately.
Okay.
So
Fortunately.
unless if he magically pops on during the episode, then
You never know.
we'll
He
see what
might.
happens.
He might call back.
Is he on Xbox?
I don't know.
Probably getting a lap dance in fucking Grand Theft Auto right now.
What do you guys want? You're disturbing me.
Well, hold on.
Jeez, this is my time. What do you need? Quit,
Oh, no.
quit bugging me.
All right, Mike. For this episode, I need you to Photoshop a picture of Kevin as Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone, and the name of the episode is going to be Kevin.
I have that for the picture on the episode.
No, I'm gonna be his mom, who's super disappointed in him. Like he has to go upstairs into the loft, but he pees up there. Well, I don't care, Kevin. You did this to every.
His parents fucking
I hope
suck.
you right.
Yeah.
A bunch of dickheads.
Parents were
Especially-
assholes.
His uncle was the worst.
He's
Oh my
fucking scared as hell of the fucking furnace, and they still put him in there.
Get out of here, you little pervert! I'll slap you, silly.
Look what you did, you little jerk. Yeah.
Fucking wasted.
Right, like as a kid, you sit there like,
What a dick.
you're the jerk.
Right.
Also,
Oh, shit.
I want to get the Wet Bandit shirts. Have you seen those?
No.
They have shirts.
Like Christmas shirts, like the Wet Bandits. Like,
Oh, like the ugly
like-
sweater.
yeah.
Sweet.
I thought they were the Stinky Bandits.
No, the wet bandits. Oh,
The
he
Wet
changed it.
Bandits. Oh, they
He changed
were.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
The second
The
one he
Wet
changed it.
Bandits didn't work out because he just thought that was wrong because he overflowed this and he's like, "You're sick."
Well, yeah. Instead, in the second one, he changed his sticky bandits because he had his hands
That's
taped,
right.
all a bunch of tape on it.
He would reach into the freaking donation thing and come out with a bunch of changes.
Oh,
Sticky
jeez.
Bandits.
For fucking. All right. Sea Average Podcast. What's up, guys? Episode 76. Today you got just the three amigos here because somebody,
Unless Kevin comes.
unless Kevin comes back,
Oh, stressed.
you got Chris Webb, Mikey Scheid, and Todd Thomas because somebody got a little too drinky and I think fell asleep and forgot we're doing a podcast. So that's on him. Kevin, you're listening to this.
Kevin, R.I.P.
We're disappointed.
All right.
Not mad. we're
Is
disappointed.
Hicks on or Bobby? We can have fill a quick guest spot.
Oh, if anybody wants to join in.
Yeah, no one else is on, so just
Damn,
us.
if we were doing this live, maybe we could.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
We ain't
See
there
a
yet.
random like person like, hey, all right, want to talk?
So this is the first episode of the new year. So happy New Year, everybody! 2023.
And
It's been
fuck
a-
Georgia.
Fuck Georgia. Fuck that whole the whole college football playoffs was just a straight shit show. That was just terrible to watch, regardless who
There's
except
so
for
much
Georgia.
build up and then
Ugh.
nothing.
Basically, yeah. But yeah, that I mean, obviously we haven't had an episode since Christmas, basically. So I mean,
Before.
before
Right.
Christmas, we had
It
the
was.
two
'Cause
guests.
I
on.
went to Chattanooga.
That's right.
That's right.
Chattanooga.
So yeah, we'll go through everything, how everybody's Christmas is, and then New Year's and anything else that's going on. But I guess we can start off with Christmas. You said you went to Chattanooga for Christmas,
Yeah.
Tyler?
Yeah,
Anything
yeah.
excited happening there?
Well, my wife decided that we should wait until the very last possible minute to try and order a roof rack for the van, like a roof box for. Because we had to
carry all
take
the shit
presents
on?
down and bring more presents back than what we came with.
Oh
So I'd been
my
trying to tell
God.
her about it forever, and she realized after she saw all the packages starting to pile up, like two days before we left, she's like, "Yeah, maybe we should get one." And I'm like, So we
Could've
ordered
ran a
them
fucking
online.
U-Haul.
Ordered them on Amazon and had them sitting down to her parents' house, and then we went down there. They got there, and then I went to try and put the roof rack on it like a day before we were supposed to leave. Like I was trying to put the crossbars on,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't fit. They were the wrong fucking size, even though Amazon told me they were the right ones. So
Of course it was.
I drove around. I spent the whole day driving around trying to find rails for it, and then I ended up finding cross rails, but they were like $400.
What?
Jeez.
But then I had
Just-
called. But that's just the rails.
Yeah.
I called
Phew.
Toyota. They said they couldn't get stuff in until Wednesday, and we were planning on leaving on Tuesday, so we ended up
Mhm.
having to stay and do it on Wednesday. So I got them in, but in the meantime, Kelly had this test for work that she had to do for her certification, like for her position,
Yeah.
and she had to be on a computer, and they had to have a webcam, and they had to
Mhm.
be able to. They'd have access to your computer screen to see like if you're like looking up answers and stuff, like cheating.
Please tell me
And
you
they
like
had
walk behind her like naked, like
Tyler's looking at porn like, oh, honey,
so she had that, and she had to show like her ID to like before they started, and so like I'm out driving around trying to find I had to go pick up the rails from Toyota, and I came back and I'm out there like working on putting them up, and she called me and she's like, text me. She's like, I need you to come downstairs. No kids. And I was like, okay. I was like, maybe I'm gonna get lucky. Real
He's
quick,
like, all right.
But I go down there and
Oh,
she's like
man.
fucking bawling her eyes out. And I'm like, what the fuck's wrong? And she's like, I'm trying to do this. This was like an hour after the test was supposed to start. And she's like, I'm trying to do this test. She's like, but they can't read my ID. She's like, you can see me perfectly fine, but like I'm showing them my ID and they can't see any of the words. So they wouldn't let her take the test because like they wouldn't.
What?
How the fuck you hold it up like you can't see?
Yeah.
That's
It was like
problem,
the
not
like the
mine.
camera like wouldn't focus like on the letters. It was like all blurry.
Ugh.
That's a them problem. Like,
That's what they said.
Yeah.
That's what they ended up saying. Like I told her, I was like, just hang on. I was like, don't worry about it. Like it's not your fault. But she's like freaking out because like it's like something that's supposed to be done like before the new year started.
Right?
Yeah.
And all that shit like was built up and she was ready and they're just like, I
Yeah.
can't read your ID. Like,
Yeah, dude.
what the
she's
fuck?
She's
No,
been studying
it's
and like doing a
right
bunch of
there.
studying and shit. Yeah, she was like ready to take the test and like they couldn't.
Oh man.
I called her
Bummer.
office. I called the office or the hospital and got a hold of her manager and told her manager like what was going on, and she was like, "Oh no," she's like, "Don't let her." It's like, she's like, tell her not to cry. She's like, just tell her like it's not her problem, like
like,
it's their problem.
Yeah, let
Like,
me go
just-
tell my wife not to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I
Have
know
you ever
that.
tried that?
Right.
She's probably gonna kick my ass for calling you in the first
Right?
place, but
You fucking tell her not to cry. I'm not doing it.
I'm not.
You're not ruining my Christmas.
Are
Fuck
you gonna
you.
send somebody?
But so after all that got done, we loaded all the shit up and then we left and went home, and there was a bunch of traffic, a bunch of accidents and construction and bullshit. But
Yeah, that just adds
it
on,
was
doesn't
the
it?
coldest it had been down there in 98 years or 89 years. And it
like-
was pretty fucking cold up here.
Also, it
They
was
were
like
they were
40 down there.
doing
69,
no, it
dude.
was like in the single digits, and they're not used to that. But I know
Rook-
back up here
rookies.
it was negative 90 or no not negative no what, negative 30 or negative
wasn't that bad.
25 something like that.
It was a negative 90.
You're throwing my fucking brain all over the place with these numbers. It's from a
They were
68
doing,
to 79 to negative 90. I'm like, oh wait.
rolling
lost-
blackouts. You ever heard of those?
Yeah,
it's like-
I have heard of that. Yeah.
Like where the electrical company will shut off certain areas for like 20 minutes at a time for energy shit. So that happened to
Right.
us, and we lost power 2 times. They shut it off because like the fucking power grid's not. But they want everybody to drive electric fucking cars, right? Like, tell me how that's gonna work.
I don't know.
It's gonna be tough to handle.
So like, let's see that my pipes actually froze, and luckily I was able to get them. Like,
In your house?
Yeah, like when that, like, because
That's
everybody didn't know. Come that Christmas time, like I said, you dropped it. It
It
got
was
to like
week of
negative.
Christmas, right?
It was like negative 20-degree wind chills. Like it was fucking freezing.
Yeah.
And my all my hot water would work, but the cold water wouldn't work at all. So like we're like, what the fuck's going on? I try to have it drip or whatever. Nothing's coming out. My dad's like, just go downstairs, take a hairdryer, and try to find the pipe that's going up like upstairs. I found it, and I was just sitting there for at least a half hour, just holding a hairdryer up, changing hands. Like fuck.
Do you thank
Fine.
his ass?
And I finally I got tired. I finally like after that, like I stopped doing. I'm like, I will just hope and pray nothing ever happens. So we kept the water on, and then out of nowhere, it was like 20 minutes later, it just like popped and like the water started shooting out. We're like, thank God. So we just kept it at a drip the entire fucking week, just so it
the
doesn't really happen.
neighbors in the
Ooh.
older development by me,
Yeah.
they have an upstairs laundry room, and their pipes fucking froze and burst
Fuck.
for the upstairs laundry room, and it like fucking
Oh.
flooded like the
Fuck.
first floor and like the basement.
Mm. That sucks. Yeah, I was lucky. Thankfully, I didn't have to worry about that.
They were on vacation to Disney World when it happened.
Even worse.
Oh, what a
They
perfect
had
time.
their dogs were in the house, and they had someone coming to check on the dogs. So I don't know exactly how long it had been running for, but like it fucked it up.
Oh, I
Ooh.
bet.
Ceilings, walls, floors.
Oh fuck, dude. I
Saturated.
could imagine coming home like, we have an issue.
But they've been wanting to they've
Right
been
house?
they've been wanting to redo like their kitchen and stuff before, because like they had me come over and like had me like look at it. But yeah,
Oh,
Now they can.
so it worked out for them.
yeah.
I guess. So let's see. Then Christmas Day, we kind of started a new tradition last year with our with my wife's side of the family, is we're going down to Hocking Hills and getting a cabin on Christmas. So we're like that whole like weekend we're down there. Like I said, it was so cold. It was it was like I said, single digits, but like when we were in the hot tub, thankfully. So like that was the whole thing everybody wanted to do. We went down there.
Everybody's
getting the-
crammed in.
This
Oh yeah,
is
it was so you get in the hot tub, right? It was so cold that like your hair would freeze while you're sitting there.
Right.
So you have to like go back in the water and then like come back up, and like after 2 or 3 minutes it starts freezing again.
You don't even know who's around you. Everybody's head steaming. Like,
That was nice. It was nice. But so yeah, that was Christmas. And then obviously we know what happened unfortunately on New Year's. High State losing by 1. Huh?
At like the stroke.
Fucking stroke of midnight, watching our guy just shank a kick
oh,
for Georgia to be going in.
Not even
Boom.
close.
like even my
Not
head
even
went like to the
close.
left. To the left. Huh?
Just,
What?
just fucking shanked it.
Hey, is it behind my TV? Like, where did the fuck that shit go?
See, that's what sucks. Like that's like the second year in a row that like, so we had TCU obviously got their ass smoked, but like, well, wasn't last year? Wasn't Baylor? Or
God, we
My-
played such a
my-
good game.
My grandma was so surprised. Like I asked her if she would watch the game, and she was like, "No." And she's like, "What was the score?" And I was like, "What was it? 62-7 or something? 65?"
something crazy. Yeah.
And she was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a game no one wanted to watch.
Bomber.
But the good thing about January 1st, online betting is allowed to happen in Ohio now. So I've been
So Chris has been spending a bunch
I've
of
been
money.
actually I
Have you been doing
have-
it?
oh, absolutely. So I've only put in.
Guess what? Which sports book?
I got DraftKings and
Dude,
I
I
got
see
FanDuel.
oh God.
Dude, I'm
I
telling you,
see commercial after commercial.
the funnest. So it's
every
I understand why people get addicted, honestly, but
I
it's
bet
or
it,
have a
but
problem. But I've actually only
literally.
spent $50. I put 25 in FanDuel, 25 in DraftKings, and because you get like if you make a $5 bet, you get 100. I think it's first when you get $200 back, so you get
something like
$200 of
that.
free bets. So I'm like I've made money off the. I'm up $300 I think right now, but I make like the funnest part to do is I'm betting on women's boxing. I'm making money
In different countries.
different countries. Oh yeah.
You just look at stats, you're just like,
Oh, I just choose like, oh, this chick's. I saw that. There's some
like a
chick's
horse
name.
racing. Oh God.
Oh, dude, it was funny. I bet on it was like European basketball, cricket because I can. Oh, it's fun. It's fun as shit.
Cricket.
Just like you have a dog in a fight, you're like, come on. Like, who did I just bet on? It was like some
Oh jeez.
shitty ass, some no name basketball team. Let's see. You can bet on right now. Let me get out of this.
That's how it was when I went to DC because they have in Maryland it's legal, but DC it's not. So like we went into Maryland for a job, and like the guys that I were with like had their phones out when they were fucking doing bets real quick before we made it back to the border across.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 'cause it knows. It goes by your location.
Yes, location. Yeah, it was funny.
I can do France soccer, the France Liga 1. Like I have no idea who any of these teams are, but like I look at the stats, I'm like, meh, hopefully this team could win. Or like you do the same, like watching the games as they play, like the live games, and then like you can kind of get an idea of how's it going to go.
Right.
Place a bet in. I had a 16 game parlay, all the NFL games. I'm like $300,000 if I win. Come on. Browns let me down, Mike. Your Browns let me down.
Once again.
And then fuck me. So I know how it feels.
Yeah, you don't. Oh,
I understand how it feels.
this season. Oh. I miss Jacoby, man.
I miss
He was-
Jacoby.
I miss Jacoby.
You just need
man.
Deshaun to start getting those handies again, man.
Man, he just sucked. He got sacked what 6 times that one game, then threw 2 interceptions as well. Like
I see it. It's just like Tiger Woods. Remember when Tiger was
Rusty
fucking all those
piece of
chicks?
shit.
Tiger, and then he got like they found out, and he just like shit, like just went straight
They paid-
downhill.
They paid $250 million for this motherfucker. Get him out of here. No. And then Jacoby is like, well, I gotta leave, guys. I mean, he just took me out for this piece of shit.
Jacoby knew what was going on. He knew it wasn't his team.
He knew he wasn't gonna stay.
You paid
such a bummer.
250 million for somebody. You ain't.
Yeah.
You want to fucking use them.
Shit, I will start a GoFundMe for Jacoby. Bring him back.
I think it's gonna work. Kids, dude's already making money.
Fuck man.
Yeah,
Did you
money.
see the charity thing for Damar Hamlin? Like went over like $7 million. Like after he
Definitely got fucked
like,
up.
did shit happen on the field? Like people started donating.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
nuts.
A lot of it was who was it? The Bengals. I think it was about Bengals people.
I saw one of the
remember.
football
No, the Browns.
football teams donated like $25,000.
Peyton Hillis.
I think it was like the Jets or something.
Peyton Hillis is
Peyton
he's
Hillis was trying to save his kids from
drowning in the ocean.
drowning. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's shitty. Hopefully, I mean, I haven't heard much from him. I just saw
It's like,
Hamlin we met with the team today. Like actually
And-
physically physically met him with like in person. So
and Elvis's daughter just died
who else? There's someone else just died, too.
cardiac arrest. Like, why are all these people having like straight heart problems? Cool.
Josh was at the.
What are y'all
at the
doing?
game.
Fine.
Josh was at that game.
Josh was at the game and like it took his
What?
he was 8-year-old son. His 8-year-old son was there, and his son was like fucking freaked out.
Oh, I bet, man.
He
He,
was-
almost saw someone die on the field.
Yeah,
like
he
everybody
said,
else
"Did I
was,
just see?" He said, "Did I just see somebody
Ambulances,
die?"
like,
And he was like,
oh.
"Yeah."
man. Yeah, he did.
Pretty
So I
much.
can't.
That
So
was
he
crazy.
took the day off the school the next day. Like he was like it shook him.
Oh yeah, that's what's crazy. I'm surprised how well he's doing because that whole ordeal when that happened, and they didn't say a damn thing about how he was doing until the next day. You're like, longer they
Like,
go without saying
Thought
anything.
he did. Yeah,
I just
So
watched the guy
what
die
the
on live
fuck
TV.
happened to him? Like,
Right?
I thought he died.
Yeah.
So
For real.
go UC
Josh,
medical health.
yeah,
Good
he
job,
donated a bunch
Cincinnati.
of shit to him now.
Good job, Cincinnati. I loved how
Yeah.
they changed Cincinnati's big
Logo.
old right on the the hilltop where you can look down at it, the skyline, the famous skyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed the letters of Cincinnati to like blue and
Blue and gray,
red.
silver,
blue and red.
or was it blue and red?
Yeah,
Oh, motherfucker.
they lit up everything in Cincinnati blue and red. That was good. Did you see the Cleveland Browns?
What they do?
Like $10,000. They donated like $10,000. I
That's
saw
that's all he got left.
$10,000.
You gotta pay.
There are people who are
Deshaun.
like, "Are you serious? Like that's it?" Like, and other people are like, "It's good enough. Like they donated something at all." Like, like what?
I think
That's
it
all
was
he
the
had.
Jets was like 25 grand because like I was looking at it
Just
at
10K.
the page.
All
Yeah.
the money your establishment has, like 10K. Like that's like a couple nickels. Like there's like,
Right.
hope he's all right. Stupid asses.
Oh shit.
God.
So my birthday was yesterday, right? And Casey, I'll show you what she got me for my birthday. I sent it to you guys.
Oh,
I'll put it up here, obviously, on the episode.
the world's largest dildo.
I wish.
Oh,
I would've got some use out of that.
Whoa.
No. If you check your phones, I just sent a picture to you if you can see it. But she got me a custom license plate for my birthday. Like
What?
yeah, because I'm always so bad about getting your tags renewed, and so I come home and I see
Nice.
like my tags are done, and she changed it to a custom license plate. See Average Podcast is on my license plate now.
What?
See
That's
Average.
fucking
See,
sweet.
that's my license plate.
Wow.
Kind of dope, right?
You should have had him put a
That is kind of dope. I like that.
a
Wow.
QR code on there. It's just
Oh, right?
right.
People see my license plate, scan it as I'm driving.
What is that barcode at the bottom right?
I don't know. That's probably what it is, just from the fucking license plate. But yeah, that was pretty cool.
That is pretty sweet. I like that.
Uh,
Wow, I
Sure.
haven't seen the new. At least the plane's right. You remember when they fucked it up and put the plane backwards when they first came out?
No, that
You
was the
didn't
thing?
see that?
Yeah, I
Yes.
heard about that.
There was like 1,000 people that have like the backwards plane. It's pulling the banner the wrong way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I kinda wish I had that.
They unveiled
Look it up on
and
Google.
then-
It's on Google.
Yeah, they unveiled it, and like people started noticing the plane was
No, dude, mine
the
is.
wrong fucking direction.
That plane. It is backwards.
Can't still
Am I
be.
right? Like
If
the
it's
banner,
recent, there can't be if it's still recent. No,
bro. Okay, is the plane? Which way is the plane going? If you're looking at that, the banner, right?
yes, It's-
That plane is that
yeah,
the tail?
but the weight's in the front end.
Is that what it is?
Yes,
Is the weight supposed to be in the front?
Yes,
Oh, where's the back? I thought that was like the tail.
no.
No, that's how they used to fly that one.
Oh, well, shit. Never mind then. I was
Because
like, I don't know, fucking know.
they put it the other. They put it the other way, and people.
So they probably thought
they
the
were
same thing I did.
manufacturing that shit.
They probably thought the
yes.
same thing I did.
They
It's
were
like, no, it's the back.
manufacturing-
So they're like, wait, what? It's the other way?
Yes.
I would have fucking knew that. That's funny.
But I mean, I feel like I wish I would have got one of those plates. Like mine.
Oh yeah, it's like rare. It's like rare ones now.
Right? Like shit, that's a collector's item. Like, damn, they manufactured this shit and fucked it up.
Here it is. Here.
The anticipation's killing me.
Oh.
You gonna put it up here? What are you gonna do?
I sent it to you. Check your.
Oh, so now I gotta do more work on editing. Okay.
I don't know how do I don't know. I've never done it on there.
Whatever. You didn't send shit to anybody.
Huh?
You sent a text message? Oh,
I don't
Yeah,
give
did you get it?
shit. No.
oh, I see what you mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
That's what I thought. I thought it might have been backward. That's funny. I mean, yeah, I thought the same thing. So I can't be mad at the guy. I wouldn't have known that's the front. I thought the same thing. I was like, oh man, mine's backwards.
It's like pushing Ohio.
Shit.
It is kind of funny though. Yours is right. Yours is
Yeah.
right.
That's good to know.
It is good to know.
Oh, so I forgot. I was going to tell this story a while ago, but we had so many other things on the other episodes that I didn't really have a chance to. So this is a couple months ago now. This happened. Kaizen, my 8-year-old, was he was playing. We're playing. I think he was playing a game with my wife, like a board game or something, and got pissed off. he got so pissed off that he's like, "That's it, I'm done. I'm out." Goes upstairs. He gets a change of clothes. He gets 2 Lunchables and his Nintendo Switch. He's out the door. He's running away. I come downstairs, and he just it was like 5 minutes after he did this. He comes back inside. He goes,
Where are you gonna go?
Where'd you go, buddy? It's like, you're not running away anymore. It's like, no. Like, funny. That's what he packs. 1 change of clothes, 2 Lunchables, and his Nintendo Switch, and he's out. I'm out this bitch.
What movie did you watch to make you want to fucking do that? Like,
Has your kids ever tried to run away?
No.
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 Enough to make them want to run away?
They couldn't go too far out
No.
here or at Mike's house.
Right.
Well, I guess you have more of a city there. Mine would just be
Like,
fucking cornfields.
Oh, he just he walked around the house, maybe down to his buddy's house, and they were home. So he's like, fuck it. I come back.
I'm just going back home.
I tried to when I was a kid. My
Did
parents
you?
like, go.
Please.
Go ahead. See
One
what
less
it's
thing
like.
one less thing we gotta worry about.
Go outside, blow off some steam, walk back in. Like,
You knocking door.
that's all right.
Can I?
I decided I'm going to stay.
Right? Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, by the water. By the way,
It's getting a little cold outside. I decided I'd like.
remember when I said "fuck you"? I'm leaving. Yeah,
Right.
I didn't mean that. Touch.
I want that cookie
Right.
on the counter.
Yeah. Oh shit. But so yeah, it's kind of been the last couple weeks. My arm is officially fully done.
Good
Hold on.
lord, yeah, it is.
Look at this. Last thing I got done was my armpit. It was fucking terrible. Maybe you can see it. It's like
That's why you
Mario.
waited.
Shit,
Nice.
nice. It is.
Yeah. It fucking hurt.
Even
That's
has the bricks in it.
Bricks in it.
Nice.
Yeah. I said
Nice.
the armpit is by far the worst place to get a tattoo. Don't.
Yeah.
Whew, it was tough. It's
Man.
like most time I can like get a tattoo. You can kind of. It doesn't hurt all because okay. So when you get a tattoo, if people don't know, it feels like I kind of think of like taking a fork and like scratching a sunburn. Like it's kind of how it feels, right? But like most time, it's not. It's like he goes down, he lifts up, he gets more ink, so it doesn't hurt anymore. Goes down, hurts, puts it up. You know what I mean? It's kind of how he does it. So it's like you
I
can
just
fight
think it
through the
feels like
pain.
a tattoo. Feels like a tattoo. Like there's
Well, people who don't have tattoos don't know what the fuck it feels like. You can't just like. So I mean, like that's how I think of it.
I
But anyways,
know, but it's just-
like most of the time, I can like just kind of keep in mind. Start playing on my phone, whatever. It's not bad, dude. My armpit, I had to like focus on like. Okay, here we go. Like it was it was rough. Armpit's no
I did
joke.
my ribs. Did you do your ribs? Have you had your ribs done? Mike?
sitting there, arm wrestling somebody.
I got a whole. That's the thing. I was like
All right,
this.
bud, go ahead.
I was like this. Like I was like
Tensing up and shit.
holding
Yeah.
my hand so I wouldn't fucking hit the guy in the face because it hurt so bad.
I've had my nipple, like
Oh.
around my nipple, but that's about the worst. Like armpit, like shoulder, nipple. That's about the worst I've had.
You got your nipple
I
done?
got
That's around my nipple.
Oh.
I mean, like
Oh,
right
it
there.
That's pretty close to the nipple.
Very close.
You
But
see, you got your ribs done, right? Ribs. I've heard that's
got-
pretty bad too.
I got either side. They're fucking. It's a bitch.
ooh,
Wow.
oh shit. That was
And
a-
like the other one goes further because it's like a guitar.
Yeah.
So it goes up to like the armpit.
no shit.
Yeah.
So those fucking
Owie.
the ribs.
So you
all
only
those
have
bones.
You have your back too done, right?
Yeah.
I got my shoulders, and then I
Okay.
got my forearm, and then one there.
Yeah. So what's the ribs is probably the worst. that you've
Ribs
had.
is the worst. Yeah,
So I don't have my ribs done, so I can't compare it to my armpit. But
and I would not do it again.
you did it twice. So you
Did
so
two
you
ice, but I was young and dumb then when I did it though. So I love my tattoos, but I'm just
Good,
saying,
yeah.
just the amount of pain from it, and like trying to sleep.
Don't you have
with
like that
like-
heart? Don't you
Yeah,
have
it's
a
on my
heart?
chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the worst too, because I don't know what your guy like. My guy would put it's like the second skin, is what it's called. It's like not silicone. It's like a wrap almost of like a saran wrap kind of thing. But
It's like every
it's
shop
like a
I've been to does it differently.
Yeah. They're like,
Basically.
don't use saran wrap
Yeah.
because it keeps the infection in.
Yeah.
Use saran wrap because it'll keep it moist and
infection out.
like
Oh,
well,
right.
what the fuck?
The first time he did it, the first time I had it
A&D
done,
on
he
it.
he wrapped my armpit hair inside of it. So like when I take it off, it was like ripping.
Ah,
I was like, so like every time now I like have to like shave it down, cut it down a little bit, and like hold it back. Like don't fucking get the hair in it every time. though.
you
It
move the
still hurts.
bush.
Oh yeah, got to move it down. Like ugh.
But a tattoo you gotta take care of because I've noticed a lot of mine fade like crazy and like
It's gonna
Yeah.
happen. That's the thing
it's
sucks
like,
is
God damn it. You gotta
This
like
would
you
get
gotta
it
baby
recolored.
this shit, like lotion that shit.
Lubriderm,
I-
man. Lubriderm lotion.
Yeah.
They need
But-
that's Chris. You need like they have the banana cleaners. You need to get like
Right.
a tattoo thing where it lotions your arm. Just stick your arm through it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't use it for my arm. If that was the case.
I was gonna say,
Let's-
like Tyler, like damn the motion you just made when you said you gotta
let's be
use
real.
this.
Let's be real. I'm not using my arm. I'm not using if it's an automatic lotion applier, if you want to call it that. I'm not using my arm.
That's true.
Let's be real. here. That's funny.
Your fucking
But-
elbow crevice.
I went to.
Just get Getting off
Did I
at it.
tell you? I tell you guys about the time I had to what was it? It was for school for JVS. Like we had to do. I think you guys had to do it too at Hayes. The shadow day, like where you had
Oh,
a
yes.
shadow.
Had to follow somebody.
didn't want-
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it. I kept on telling my teachers like I don't want to do it, and he's like, "You have to." And he's like, "I was like, all right." So my brother Greg worked at fucking Select Sires, so I
Oh,
got to go and watch them. They had the fucking the
Like a
fake
milk and
female
bowl.
sitting there, yeah, and they fucking the other bull jumps up on them, and they have like this like sock, like this big like tube thing that like they put like. Like in the report, like I was specific. I was like they use KY jelly to collect semen. So like there's somebody that sits underneath this fake cow while this other
That's the-
fucking this
what a
bull
fucking job.
fucking
That-
climbs up there, and they have to sit there and fucking stick it on his dick as it comes down and hold it there where the horses or the bull's fucking. So
I
then and
live-
that's how they.
I live
Bro.
in
They
the
collect the
area,
semen.
but they're hiring, by the way.
Oh. What a fucking job that is.
So that's what I wrote my paper
A
on.
horse masturbator.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
Well, he also,
holy
they,
shit.
they also had to
Balls.
do like take care of
Fucking
him,
balls.
whatever, like feed him,
Man.
clean the shit up, whatever.
Was they rock paper
Yeah.
scissors? Who's the guy who has to do that?
Shit, dude. You catching that big
Shit.
Like,
Ah,
yes, motherfucker. Oh
God, that'd be
man.
fucking terrible.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It was a good
What if
time.
the sock slips off and you're just down there just going, ah,
Just
Man.
cock
Ah.
everywhere.
I
Full
bet
cock
there's
in your face.
stories. We need to
God.
find out. We need to go down there. We're gonna do some journalism.
Mike, you can do it. I don't need no jerking off no bulls. I'm all
Next
right.
podcast, I'm gonna be down there like, excuse
All
me,
right, we got.
sir. Well, he's fucking like he's about to do it. Like, what's it feel like? What are you doing? How's it feel?
That's gonna be we're like, all right, we got Mikey Scheid down here at the about to perform a
All right.
masturbation.
Well, Jeff just
bull.
had a great time. All right,
Mike, how's it going down there? Not so great. Not so great.
Can't see.
Can't say. Mike, keep your mouth closed. Make your mouth closed, Mike. Oh, jeez.
Uh,
What a terrible job. How do you hire? How do you like
They're always
hiring
hiring.
for that job? And you're just like, so what am I going to be doing exactly? Like,
people get kicked by
Well,
these fucking balls and
God,
shit like that.
just want to let you know. Just let you know. First off, we have great benefits.
Right.
Great benefits.
Best insurance you could ever.
Best insurance you got. You got 3 weeks vacation right off the jump. Just want to let you know. Right?
Right. Just one milk.
This sounds great. There's gotta be a catch to it. There's definitely a catch. You definitely have to catch some semen. You're gonna be catching
Right.
semen. He's like,
Yeah.
what's your experience with masturbation? Well, let me tell you.
Daily.
Yeah.
I got some years in that. You're perfect for the job. And what's the biggest dick you've seen? Excuse me?
That's your job title. What's your job title?
What's your job
Cow
title?
fleshlight.
Expect bigger. Like, God.
Fleshlight holder. Jeez.
You
What a
remember the
fucking
one
job,
on
man.
Jackass when they did that in the first segment, or like one of the
Yeah.
segments in
They paid
Jackass?
Steve-O like 50
To
bucks.
drink
What was it?
the
100 bucks
fucking-
or 200 bucks,
The
something like
cum
that.
of the horse. Yeah, they fucking
The guys
had
guys
a
fucking
from
perfect-
36
gross.
Mafia.
Yeah, they put this
Dude.
like shoe on the horses. It's like,
Oh man. I could there's no
gross.
like I think about that stuff on like Fear Factor, right? I
There's
feel like
no money. You're talking
Dude.
about this, but there's women, like there's people that do this. Like, I'm not gonna just say women, but like,
That's true. It would take a lot for me
yeah,
to
like,
be able to do.
fetishes like give it all. Like,
Hmm.
no, not no.
Yeah. Like Fear Factor, like I could eat like this cockroach and stuff. I feel like I could eat some nasty bugs.
Right, but
And when it comes to slurping down some bull cum, man, I might be tapping out on that. Like that's not worth 50. How much money? How much money, Joe? 50,000?
Nah, fuck that amount.
the mental abuse of that afterwards, like, will haunt you the rest of your life. Like,
Right?
I literally like did that, and you would never forget it. Like,
Yeah.
Chris,
That's rough.
not good.
Got to take them
Oof.
for the team, Mike. Got to take them for the team.
Not a chance. I mean, if it was
Oh,
the
man.
lottery, then maybe.
Speaking of which,
So we-
I did not win that.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Sorry.
No,
I didn't check mine, but I'm
No one in
pretty
Ohio
sure
won.
I didn't.
The guy,
No,
some
I need
dude
to
in
check
Maine-
and see if I
Maine.
got anything.
Some dude in Maine fucking hit it, and then like 14 other people hit for $1 million, and no one in Ohio. You lucky bastards. Never Ohio.
So I went to this Christmas party.
Yeah.
And was that like, we had like it was like everyone like bring some shit, whatever. So there was like a crock pot that was on. They had it on top of the stove, the glass stove top.
Mm.
They had it on the thing, but had it up towards the front. But the buttons are on the back. Somebody came and put something else like there, so they had to push the crock pot back, and they pushed it back, and it ended up turning on the fucking eye that the crock pot was sitting on. So I'm sitting over there, and Kelly's like, she's like, come here. Like I walk over there, and she's like, do you smell smoke? And like we're sitting there looking around, and the eye was underneath of it, so it was fucking like it was burning the electrical cord that was going to the fucking.
Oh shit!
It ended up burning all the way through, and it popped. Like it popped, and then like a fucking flame shot.
Holy shit!
So then we took that off, and like everything was fine. And they moved it back up to the front. But then they were cooking something in the oven. And then they took the stuff out of the oven and they pushed the same fucking crock pot back to the back again and did the same thing. And it fucking caught the wire was like on fire.
Oh my
Because like
God.
the wire had already separated, but it was like the rest of it was still sitting there, and they turned it on again. So it was fucking because
Why?
Kelly's
Who didn't unplug
Kelly's
this thing?
Kelly's like, I smell this thing.
Fucking unplug it.
No, it was already unplugged. The first time it melted all the way through, and it severed the fucking cord. That's when it popped. And it shot the lightning bolt or the fire. Yeah. It wasn't even connected. It was just sitting there on top of it, but they pushed it back over there. The heat was burning the bottom of the fucking crock pot. And then this dude Greg was there and he was the one that was like using the oven, and he had a fucking spatula in a fucking like a cooking glove like on the other thing, and he was like sitting there like drinking like whiskey and bourbon. He was fucking wasted, dude. And he's just, I don't know if he's wasted, but he's like pretty drunk. He'd do the shit in the stove, and they just stand there like this with this fucking spatula, just chilling with the spatula. Like, put it down, boy, man.
Jeez.
It was pretty fun.
That's funny. I've
Put down the spatula.
when I was when I was younger, when I was like, I don't know, 9, 10, my older sister was, we're also living at mom's house, right? And she had to be, I don't know, what was Amy? She was in her she was a teenager at the time, whatever. She
What was your prelude?
yeah, back in my day. My sister, the popcorn that you put over the stove with like the tinfoil on it, right?
Oh yeah.
Her dumbass put that in the microwave. Shit,
Oh,
caught
what?
fire.
Oh no.
And burned the house down because of it.
Dude, yeah,
Almost.
Kelly bought these plates that had fucking foil wrap inside, like the fancy like Christmas plates, like paper plates, but they have foil in it, like in like the writing and stuff, like the shining writing and shit.
Oh
She
my
put that
God.
shit in the fucking microwave. I didn't know either. She put it in the microwave. I'm upstairs and like I'm looking around, like I'm like sniffing shit. I'm like, it smells like there's a fucking house fire. I go downstairs. I'm like, Kelly, I was like, I need your help upstairs. I was like, I smell a fire and I can't find it. I need to know. I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. And she just looked at me and she was like, it was me. She's like, those plates catch on fire because they had foil in the fucking plate.
It's me, sorry.
Down there being calm as fuck, like, all right, we'll put this out real quick.
Go ahead.
James like, what's going on? It smells like a fire. She's like, it was me. He's like, oh.
But then like a week later, like my grandma is the one that watches the kids, and she watched the kids, and I got home from the work the one day, and she was like does this she's like, you didn't tell me that you can't microwave these plates.
I was like,
She did the same thing. Yeah, I get there and the plate's sitting in the fucking trash can with a big hole in it, like burned hole in it.
Sabotage, man.
like,
Go
who makes
ahead.
those plates? Like those
Heat
plates.
this up on these.
Does it not say that on like the packaging?
It didn't
'Cause
say it on the package. No.
You got to think like that's all we have is paper plates. Like we don't fucking do dishes. We try to only do paper plates, right? And I throw those bitches in the microwave all the time. I probably done the same thing. Never would have guessed that there's tinfoil on the shit.
Here, check your phone. This is a picture of Greg holding the spatula. This is what he did for quite a while. You just look around and Greg's just standing there with the
Holding
fucking spatula.
Fucking Greg.
It's fucking weird. I don't know that guy.
It's like,
Like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, he's cooking, man.
Need something flipped? Flip anything. I flip a coin. I can put a coin in here, flip it over. I can beat your kids with it, whatever you want.
Beat
That's
your
great.
kid, dude. You guys want some pancakes?
Right? That's some,
Badminton?
Flapjacks.
Boop.
Oh, man.
Well,
So, yeah, I mean, anything else happened
Jeez.
over the past couple weeks, you guys? You had a pretty good Christmas, all in
Yeah.
all. Besides that,
they got what they wanted. Now
We
want
got
more.
they got they got what they wanted. Now I'm poor. And I'm in debt.
oh, ping pong and you saw it. Yeah, Chris was here. Mike didn't see it though,
Yeah.
but
Kids didn't want no smoke. Didn't want that smoke from me.
the ping pong and the air
Gotta
hockey?
Get a good fresh game of
Mhm.
ping pong.
Just working them.
bring it
Wait,
on.
come over. Let's go. Let's go. Next podcast. Ping pong. Ping pong.
Ping
cast.
pong. Ping pong cast.
Ping pong
Play
cast.
when we're like this and we're
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a great episode. Just as good as this episode.
that's all you hear is just
Oh!
We used to play sting pong all the time back in high school, to where whoever would fuck up or get to the point against them had to turn around and lift their shirt up, and you get one shot from across the ping pong table to throw the ball up and hit it hard as you
Ooh.
can, and leaves welts in the back. We'd go.
That's what Kelly's
Oh, we used to do that
Kelly's
all the
uncle
time.
was telling us about that.
We used to do that all
What?
the time. You never did
Yeah.
that?
I've never played a game like that.
Sting
What?
pong's fun. Except it hurts.
That sounds like,
Ping
it sounds like
pong.
one of
welts.
Mikey's games.
Oh, right.
Shit.
Oh, Mike, you want to tell us about your bicycles, your e-bikes?
Max an e-bike game now.
Yes, we dabble in it now, but
He's not ready. It's not ready for
I
promotion.
don't know.
yet.
It's not
It's
ready
not
yet.
ready yet.
He's
It's
not ready yet.
Oh,
Not ready yet.
I was just telling him my
just trying to
aunt
plug you.
my aunt bought two, not from Mikey because he doesn't sell them yet. He doesn't give discounts, but anyways, she moved to Dublin, right? So like people who don't know this as it's kind of a rich, higher end part of the town, I guess. But there's a new place called Bridge Park right down the street from them. Well, there's a lot of bars and shit there, and they just they drive their e-bikes over there and get drunk and then drive back home, ride their bikes back home. Not have to worry about getting DUIs.
Things are fun as shit. I took one on a test drive the other day, and it was cold as fuck all around my. I was like, ooh, it's cold, but ooh, shit,
And you-
it's fun.
And your dad's standing there. How is it, Mike? And you're like, oh, it's good.
All right, I just got an idea. Tyler, we'll sponsor you next time for your next sponsor for your Peloton.
Peloton, you get an e-bike on it.
and just fucking scooting
But
past
you
everybody.
can pedal too. What's the?
He's like, I'm pedaling, suckers.
They never checked my bike.
I'm like 30 miles an hour,
Yeah.
like
Scooting.
pedaling.
It's
Oh,
one of
let's
those
break
new
the-
models.
Did I break the record for how fast somebody did this?
Hey, these
Storms.
things have blinkers and stuff on them. It's fun. It is fun.
Are you guys gonna do the Peloton with me this year?
Yeah, with these.
No. I'll also I'll keep watching you on my phone. The updates.
Peloton.
Oh, it's done.
I bet I could do it. I bet I could do it.
38 miles.
I bet
on a
I could
bike.
do it.
I used to ride that
It's
all the time
not-
when I was a kid. I feel
Oh,
like
not up these fucking hills.
Hills.
Hills
Hills.
suck. Yeah,
No,
that's
see,
where
they-
it gets you.
It's not
They
just through Columbus.
they need a
It
Peloton.
starts. It's in New Albany, but it starts you out up on the top of the hills, and you go down. But then on the way back, you got to go back up the fucking hills that you came down.
Nah, they
in
need
the
a
beginning.
they need a
Like you should
Peloton.
reverse it.
They need a Peloton
Ooh.
where you ride through people's yards and shit. Like back in my day, back in when I was a kid, going from one part of the neighborhood to a different neighborhood, just cutting through yards and people's backyards. They get pissed off, jumping over the schools.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Just get yelled at by a group of fucking old people in an old people community. Like, you stop riding through there. Fuck you.
damn kids.
I had to ride through. People who live in Delaware, I had to ride through Hidden Valley, and that's just obviously a golf course. But I'd ride across the damn golf course on my bike, just scooting through like 3 or 4 holes,
Don't mind
right
me.
across the fairway.
Oh shit! Fucking people teeing off like
The kid on the bike. Think. It's
got
like,
him.
It's like when you go to like Top Golf and you're at a driving range, you're trying to hit the dude on the fucking
Yeah,
cart as the driver out, clean him up.
Oh, is this a bonus? Do I get a prize when I get to the clubhouse? Yeah, hit the kid on the bike.
Teaches them to stop coming on the fucking golf course like that.
All right. Go to the hospital.
All right, shit. Well, we'll cut this episode short since we're short one guy, Kevin. If you're listening to this, you piece of shit. Got too drunk and fell asleep.
Asshole.
We're not mad. We're just disappointed.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. God.
Just a fucking worst type of person. All you people out there, you know, tell us in the comments how bad Kevin is. And he's just the worst.
This is the worst.
Just a
Bad.
fucking worst.
Bad
Bad Kevin.
What's up, sweetheart?
Hi.
Say,
You would tell
Kevin's
you would
bad.
tell Yeah, tell Kevin how bad he is.
Say, Kevin, you're bad.
Hi, Jocelyn.
Say hi.
Hi. So
Hey,
these
say-
are your friends?
Yes, these are my friends.
You can call us that. Something like that.
This
John-
one's Tyler, and this one's Chris. Say
We
hi
were
to
over here
him.
at the party the one day. Remember when you came over a couple weeks ago?
All right.
Yes.
Hey, Jocelyn, do me a favor and tell everybody, say thanks for listening to the podcast.
Mm.
Or not.
Say,
What?
thanks for listening to the podcast.
I don't think she can hear him.
Listen to the podcast.
She sounds so disappointed too.
Did you need that for at
Like,
the end of every
oh,
episode?
like,
That's what's gonna play.
Edit that. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff for the next time. Chris Webb, not Kevin, obviously. I'm used to
Not
doing, like,
Kevin.
I have like a whole like spiel I've like noticed I've done every episode. Regardless. Chris Webb, Mikey Shad,
Kevin messed it up.
Ty Thomas, Kevin fucks us up, and Jocelyn.
and Jocelyn.
And Jocelyn. We love you guys. We're out. Say bye, Jocelyn.
Say bye.
Bye.